G'day, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I've got one person watching. Whoever that one person is and wherever they are. Good evening, Adam. How are you, sir?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Keeping busy?
Just unwinding, end of the weekend. So I've reliving my childhood, which has been fun, building some of my old castle sets.
There. Sorry, I turned my mic off while I did that because it's going to be loud.
No worries. As I was saying, reliving the past. I've had a go at creating Lego set
Medieval Lighthouse.
6062. No, it's not a lighthouse, but I do plan to recreate the lighthouse. And also, I recreated the set I had as a kid as well. The
oh, nice.
The wolf pack carriage.
Nice, very nice.
So it was good locating all of those pieces. It's a nice little set.
Yeah.
As a kid, I liked that sub theme, the wolf pack guys. They were really good. Them and the forestmen.
All of the castle stuff was I always like the sort of little playability they got into those wagons and the scenes they set up with them. They were always good fun. Yeah, I never had any of them.
Well, see, this one, the front can rotate. It gives you some steering with it as well, and of course the horse can be taken off and put back on. So it's good playability.
Nice. Yeah, I never had any of the pirate stuff, and the castle stuff. None of that I ever had, which is quite surprising. I was always massively into the space stuff. Got tons and tons of space stuff at all my Legos still at my parents' house in the UK. So must reclaim it one day.
Yeah, here's hoping it's still there for you.
Oh no, it's all there. It's all there. Last time I was there, I saw it. It's just a matter of shipping it to Australia is rather pricey.
Yes.
So it would be going on a slow boat with lots of insurance, given how often they apparently seem to go missing these days.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
That's a little bit sad.
It is. I had a friend of a friend. They shipped a load of stuff over, and when they got here, like half of one of the boxes was empty. Like they'd gone through and they had like Nintendo Switch and stuff like that in there. It was all gone.
Oh dear. So, that's sad.
It's not really what you want to hear when you're using a shipping company, is it?
No, not at all.
So let's find out who they used and not used them.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Solid plan. So hello Mayo, hello Big Nate Bricks, and hello Miss Amby. Good to see you all here. Hope you are having a lovely Friday. We were just discussing classic Lego. I just took 2 pieces off and I don't know where I put them. Sugar. Man. So I'm working on my lighthouse, as you probably guessed from the description of the video. And I believe Mr. Tasman Bricks will be working on his lighthouse as well. His was the slightly amateurish orange and whatnot. No, I'm kidding. His looks really cool.
Oh, that's cheeky.
He's not here. I can say it. No, his looks. I like how it looks. His the photo he put up the other day on Instagram. It looked awesome. With the orange, really came out well.
I agree.
He was a bit worried it wasn't going to look good, but it smashed it.
Yeah.
Oh. Speak of the devil, his ears must have been burning.
G'day. How are we all?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Doing okay. Doing all right.
Living the dream?
Pretty much.
You've got internet, no crazy weather.
Weather's been okay. Yeah, no, everything's going all right.
Just got to check where you live because sometimes it can be a little bit hairy down there, can't it?
Just a bit, yeah. Which is, yeah, it can be. We get some interesting weather down this way.
So Adam's building a medieval lighthouse castle.
Nice.
I got to keep the lighthouse thing going because I said it was a lighthouse thing.
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, I'm working on mine at the moment. Well, working on the base of it at the moment. Yeah.
I've had to extend the base of mine, so it's now 1.5 base plates long.
Oh wow! So, okay, there you go. Mine will go across 2 32s, but that's because I'll have a separate cottage and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and then there's the 32 for the fishing shack as well.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Hope after all this it fits together properly.
Hope so. Got a few people there in the chat, which is good.
Yeah. Oh, Aussie Roy, good day.
Hey, Aussie Roy. G'day, g'day.
Not from Australia.
And Miss Amby.
So, yeah, I'm not from... I just made a decision I'm going to dislike myself for, but anyway. Go with it. What could possibly go wrong? Everything.
Greg, I know that, and you know that we always, while it's a bit of a, do I say a shameless plug, but we always usually do shout outs to as many of our, followers as we usually do. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. our time, so Australian Eastern Daylight Time.
What's that? You're breaking up, Taz. Well, I can't hear.
Stud and the Dud tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. We will be exploring the castle theme. Why not? Something we're very excited to have a look at. So yeah, definitely looking forward to it. G'day, Big Nate. Big Nate Bricks is in the chat. G'day, buddy. Good to see you, mate. I saw you for a little bit on the Thursday night GJBricks stream. Well, Hoosier's a bit under the weather, so we hope he recovers soon. But yeah, Greg, if you're around tomorrow or not too busy, come
what would I be doing?
You're doing dad stuff tomorrow?
Yes. No, I love my children. I love my children.
I was going to say, you love your children.
I had one of my friends call me today, and he was like, he's got 2 little boys, and he was listening to me dealing with my 3 in the background, and he's like, Jesus. How do you do it?
Yeah.
Strong medication.
Yes. Some days you do realize that you've discovered the answer as to why alcohol was invented.
Yeah. It was a pretty shitty day today. Daff was my youngest. Daff was very fucking demanding today. Oh.
As kids often are.
Oh yeah, especially the youngest one. No, I got about 2 hours of work done today. Was hoping to get at least 4 or 5 done. But anyway. All good. I'll make it up this weekend somehow.
It's like, yay, more weekend work.
Yay.
Yeah, no, I'm just sort of lucky. Our kids, they are actually really understanding. They're, as much as they can be, but yeah, we're pretty lucky with ours most of the time. Oh, I do say most of the time.
Oh. Mine are just young, that's all. They'll be fine.
Yeah, and that, you know, that's the thing as well. I mean, the thing that we sometimes forget at the moment is, you know, the whole homeschooling thing can't be easy for anybody. And I can imagine it'd be pretty frustrating, you know, for the kids themselves. Yeah, I guess it's a bit easier for us as adults because we know sort of, you know, more about what's going on and why there's lockdowns and you know what's been going on. But with the kids, they sort of don't, you know, and we can tell them, but no matter how much we tell them, you know, it still would be I mean, could you imagine if we had to go through what they're going through now? Like, like, yeah, so
the carefree 80s, God.
That and the fact that, well, you know, so much of their schooling is done online, you know, whereas for, you know, for us, we're having to, you know, just adjust, and it's not easy. You know, I can imagine it would be frustrating for them as well. So, anyway, yeah. Outside of that, I think mostly, you know, the kids are doing well, but it can be frustrating at times for sure. Not gonna lie.
So, how's your week been?
Shit house, to be honest, but I'm glad it's Friday.
Hey, no swearing on this channel, right? Jeez, fucking. Oh, I mean,
swear jar. Yeah, no, just a really crappy week. Very much glad that it's Friday.
We Adam, we don't have a swear jar. We have a bionicle jar on this channel.
A bionicle jar.
A bionicle jar. Yeah.
Sending in bionicle sets.
Yeah, mention bionicle.
You get put in the Thunderbox timeout.
Bionicle is a swear word. Because that's something as a Lego set I've never gotten into.
No, I think it's a love it or hate it thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And there's always been an argument over whether or not, you know, whether a particular theme saved Lego when they were going through the
what was it, the 90s?
Yeah. or perhaps was it when they were, you know, facing bankruptcy or whatever, and all of a sudden Bionicle came and saved the day. I know that people talk about that. I don't know enough about it.
I think it was one of those things that helped a lot, but I don't think it's what saved them.
I suppose at least if it helped, I mean that's always good.
Star Wars saved them.
It's
right. Sorry, I'm doing something in the background here quick that I forgot to do. Aussie Roy says they're great when they're asleep.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Agreed.
I mean, I was out having fun with them this afternoon. We were out in the backyard, and you know, you know, really, when I look at sometimes it's just sit back and sort of watch the kids. They, you know, for even brother and sister, they get along really well. You know, for the most part, they really do. They have fun and they make little games and whatever. And yeah, you know.
Yeah. Well,
that's a lovely thing.
Good, although
yeah,
mine are pretty good, but they get middle one especially feels quite left out at times. She's like trying to be friends with both of them, and like my eldest and my youngest love each other. Although my youngest is quite happy to say, "I want to be on my own. Leave me alone."
Yeah.
And middle one wants to be a social butterfly.
Yeah. God, I think both of mine like to be social butterflies, especially at school.
Yeah, my eldest Joss amazes me because I'm quite introvert, and she's just like Christ. Like my wife Heather's like not super outgoing either, and like not like an extrovert or whatever like that. But Joss, like, she'll go flying up to anybody and just chat to them, and like she can. What's the Australian phrase? Chew the ear off a dingo, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Is that the phrase?
I think it's something like that.
It's something like that, isn't it? Yeah, amazes me. I'm like, I wish I was like that.
Yeah, it's funny. Like I feel the same at times where I'm more introverted. And my kids are far more, the opposite, I suppose, which is being, extroverted. If only, like, it's when you go back to visit your parents, and I guess they get excited that you're back home or you're back visiting them, but they find the need to introduce you to as many people as they can. It feels like, pitch a tent and charge admission. It's like you can't just, someone will roll up to their place, and next minute you're, oh, come and say hi. 10 minutes later, someone else rocks up. Oh, come and say hi. It's like, oh my God.
I'm here to see you, not your friends.
Yeah. I don't know. I just sort of, I tend to go back into my shell when that sort of happens. Like, I'll be polite, but you just feel a bit pitch a tent, charge admission.
Hi, bye.
Yeah, pretty much. I've like, and then like my mum's the type that'll look at me, she'll just waltz me on out and say, oh, say hi to, this is blah blah, someone who I've like would probably never see again. And then she'll just stand there and expect me to all of a sudden be the, kingpin for the friggin' conversation. And I'm like, I just stand there and look at him. I'm like, okay, hi, how are you? But I'll say hi, but then all of a sudden it's all the mundane shit that you just get sick of talking about.
Hello, person I'll never see again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hear ya.
Then it's sort of like, oh, he's come from New South Wales. And next minute it's just like, and then you just feel like saying, right, let's just get all the shit things out the way about your state, and we'll get all the shit things out about my state. Then I can go back to what I was doing. It's what I sort of feel like saying, because it's...
Don't hold back, Taz. Don't hold back, yeah? Just let it all out.
It's like, that's what you feel
therapy
like.
section.
Oh, it's frustrating.
So Mayo says 1997 to 2002 were the bad times. Some people claim Bionicle was the savior, but Bionicle's got nothing on Star Wars. This is very true, sir. Yeah. My God, you look at those early Star Wars sets; they were pretty shocking, weren't they?
Yeah, they could have done well. Thankfully, they've improved.
Yes. Gone up in price accordingly.
Well, speaking of, right, well, have you, Greg and Adam, have you seen the further now released images, because like it's on everybody's Instagram, thankfully not mine, of the Titanic set?
There's a Titanic set? What?
Yeah. And the price tag that goes with it.
You need to go down to the. You need to go down to the Titanic and bring up some jewelry to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's yeah. Wow.
Like, don't get me wrong, I am an actual like a full on Titanic nerd, but am I going to drop quite? Well, hang on. So the price that they're saying for the Titanic, I haven't seen the Australian price yet.
It's
I've seen-
$999. That's what I sent you last night. It's $999.
Oh, that's the Australian price, Greg. I thought
Yep.
that was.
No, the
What?
US price is like
Yeah.
$630.
Were they trying to soften the blow by making it $999 and
Well,
just
it's
not
psychological. It's what a
$1,000?
lot of shops do is they put it down by $1 because your brain says, "Oh, it's cheaper."
Yeah, by $1.
Yeah. It's true
That's
though.
not
Like
big.
how your brain works, unfortunately. Brains are such silly things sometimes.
We wish they'd knock $1 off my my case of Great Northern. I'd be a bit more happier.
You'd be drunker too.
Yeah. See, you get me, Greg.
I did remember to
If I
put
was
my
to get
beer.
the Titanic set, if I was to get the Titanic set, I'd have to sell my car.
Yeah. I was going to say, well, Adam, if you own your house, you'd have to sell your house.
I mean,
Pretty much. Yeah.
there's
I don't think I own enough of it.
No.
There's always kidneys. You can sell kidneys.
Well, that's true. But I mean, like, this is the thing, right? I mean, I'm a huge Titanic nerd. Love the Titanic. I've watched countless documentaries. Watched the movie 1,000 bloody times.
You've got Kate Winslet's autograph.
Oh, I wish. But okay, so what? It's just short. Well, it's over 9,000 pieces, right? So if you break it down, so for us in Australia, at least because of the price point, right? And I know other people will just say, "Oh, yeah," but that they'll always mention the US price first. It's like that's great if I lived in the USA, but the Australian dollar's not actually as strong as the US dollar.
But the US price doesn't include sales tax. Never forget that.
Yeah.
Sales tax is where the difference is.
Whereas with us, we just pay one fee and that's it. But when you look at it at the moment, so you're paying what, roughly $100 per 1,000 pieces. So it breaks down to about $100 per. Yeah, if I done the maths on that, it's late and I'm tired.
And let's ask a teacher, Adam.
I think so.
What's that?
It's
Sorry.
shy of
Let's
about,
ask a teacher.
yeah.
Well, it's $1,000. So
Yeah.
how many pieces? How many pieces is it, Taz?
9,090, Greg? I think
It's like 9,000.
9,000.
Yeah, no, is it 9,000 pieces?
So let's just say 9,000 pieces. So
Yeah.
if it's 9,000 pieces, we'll take a zero off that. That's 900, and that's 100 per $100. Okay, so yeah, roughly 9 cents a piece.
Well, yeah. I was saying so. Roughly, it almost works out about $100 per 1,000 pieces, give or take. But sort of like if it's $999, yeah. As you said, it's 9 cents a piece. I mean, look, it's over 1.3 meters long. That's not bad. 9,090 pieces. I love the fact it's got an interior. I love how they've done the interior. I think it's great. Not knocking the set itself. I think for the fact that they've had to get the angles for the ship, except the front sort of looks a bit like where you've got your port and stuff.
Yeah, because it's two shapes at the front, isn't it? It's like a front piece and then the rest joined onto it.
That sort of, yeah. Anyway, I guess they've done it for that reason, to get the curving, and just I can overlook that little bit at the front. I love the fact that they've got the Lego string. The interior is fantastic. Like I'm just looking online now. The interior is absolutely fantastic. you know,
can
the fact
hear
that
Taz trying to talk himself out of it.
yeah, no, I don't get me wrong. Would love to get it. I basically don't have $1,000 at the moment to buy it. So it's going to be a long while before I can afford it. So let's hope that they don't, let's hope that they don't do it for a limited time and decide, oh yeah, let's retire it after 6 months. Hopefully it'll sit around for a couple of years.
Yeah, I can't see them doing that.
No, they're not going to retire the set within 6 months. But I'm saying, let's just hope that they don't decide to just short run it and then all of a sudden throw it up on the list of going, well, we're just going to get rid of it soon, because that's going to take me a while to even get close to saving up for that damn set. But it's a great set. I'm ordering the Santa, as everyone's calling them, the Santa battle packs. Yeah, that's cool.
What's the Santa battle pack? I saw that mentioned today. I didn't look into what it was.
Here, let me. If you let me share screen there, GJ.
Oh, Santa's sleigh.
Yeah, but everyone's pretty much calling it the Santa. What are they? Oh no, the reindeer battle pack. Sorry, the reindeer
battle pack. I was going to say.
Yeah, but I mean, still, but the reindeer battle pack. It's cool though. I'm glad I was able to get an order for that one. Also getting the Santa's visit set as well, because that's a cool little set. These are sets that are going to help me each year for a little while, because I'm sort of trying to grab them while I do have a little bit of money to use them for every year. Every year I like to do a little Christmas, Lego scene with, myself and the kids get into it. And, I was usually bah humbug for Christmas, but now I'm, a bit more happy with, a bit more less. I'm less bah humbug, so So yeah. G'day, Ocean Blue Bricks. Good to see you.
Now, Ocean Blue Bricks makes a good point. It is big, too big. 1.3 is a serious investment in space.
Yep.
I confess, I watched a couple of people who've been sent it early and carrying it around and kind of being horrible, wishing that, oh, please drop it. Go on, be the first to do the drop test.
But it does feel a bit that way, doesn't it? Like you just want them to go, drop the damn thing, go for it.
I mean, given it comes apart, it's amazingly strong.
Yeah. Although that point probably could have been argued back in 1912, but Hashtag too soon.
Too soon. No, it's been 110 years. It's fine.
It's incredibly strong. It's like, yep, that point could have been really argued back then.
Yes. You'd need an iceberg to sink this. Okie dokie. Oh my dear.
Or if it was quoted as in God himself could not sink this ship. That. Well, sorry.
If only you'd let him build it the way he wanted to.
Yeah.
Maybe it wouldn't now be at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, there's that many theories going around about it too.
I hate those conspiracy theories. My God.
Oh yeah, there's one going around that but the more that you read this one in particular, you start to kind of near believe them. There was apparently a coal bunker fire that had been going for a couple of days before the voyage of the ship, and basically they were just shoveling out more coal from that particular bunker to try to extinguish the fire, or just use up that as much of that coal as possible to try and belly down the fire. But so when the iceberg struck, or sorry, when the ship struck the iceberg, they'd say that the the heat from the fire had buckled and then that had ruined the integrity of the whole plates, and that's why it easily happened. And yeah, like I said, there's conspiracy theories for days, but yeah, it's a beautiful set. I love looking at it. I think it's and again, I'm a huge Titanic nerd, so for me to see it and then see the price tag, it's like, oh.
Lego.
Space I would worry about later. I just buy it and put it, buy it and then go, nah, I'll figure that apart out later on. Having space for the set is another issue for another time. Getting the set is it's all right. Like, I don't mind if it sits in the box for 12 months. At least I could go, well, I've got the set, so. And look, I won't mention. I'm not going to mention
cantina.
Well, look, I've got the cantina, which is still sitting happily at the moment in its box, because shelving is an issue, but I know it won't be an issue forever. So when shelving is not an issue, because it's not a set I'm going to put into my layout or anything, but when shelving's not an issue, that set will be going up as a display set, sure.
I've got a few sets like that. Like I've got the Apocalypseburg.
Yeah, what do you do with that? Like, it's a great set too, but yeah.
I want to build that into the layout, but I've got nowhere to put it in the layout, so it's going to have to wait till I've got a bigger layout.
Oh, true. Andrew Thornton, g'day. Hope you're well, buddy. And Andrew's saying he's bummed that the set didn't come with the iceberg. Yeah.
I did like on the Brothers Brick did their review of it, and I really like that they actually got to the end of it and they used all of the bags from the set to make like a water effect, and then built a little iceberg and
oh wow,
recreated the movie. It was quite
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. See that.
I was just on their website. I thought it was funny.
Okay, yeah.
That was a funny way of doing it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think. And look, regarding another set, and I won't mention the name of the retailer because, well, it's not healthy to, and and it's not my own channel, so I won't mention the name of the retailer. But
burn them. No, wait.
I wish I could. Really want to. I put in the order for the cheaper bat tumbler. And was able to check it out, was able to get it through, process the payment and everything. And I thought, this is strange. I should be getting an update, like on an email by now, about the progress of the set, or if it's being shipped or whatever. But no, I got what I got from another retailer several months ago when I tried to get the Creator 3-in-1 Ferris wheel. That they weren't, due to stock issues, they weren't able to process the order, and they refunded me the $59, or whatever it was. And I was just like, are you frigging kidding me? This again? And it's from a different retailer this time? Yeah, not happy.
Just to be clear, you mean this tumbler, yeah? This one?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay, good. Just check.
It hurts. It hurts, GJ. So much so I'll go and get a refill of my alcoholic beverage to help drown my sorrow. That hurts.
Did you check the other website I told you to check?
Yes, that's where I've done the order now.
Yay, so you've got it coming. Just cost you $10 more, but
yeah. But
what thing came up the bill? Oh.
Your channel, not mine. That's why I was choosing not to mention the retail.
Well, I moaned about them the other day, didn't I? So
yeah, it's just one of those annoying. It's frustration. It's just like, look, I get it. We're all staying. Well, most of us are all staying home and locked down and whatever, right? But I mean, like, come on, guys. If you're going through the checkout system, you would think, right, that it would be for online orders that they'd have different stock control, but it's obviously they don't. And what shocks me, right?
It's the fact that it's going out of shops that have got no one going into them.
Yes.
And they still couldn't get the stock level right.
Well, exactly. And but they'll let you pay for it. They'll let you happily. They'll happily take your money up front, even though they actually don't have the stock. That's
I
like,
told you, my click and collect got cancelled by them, but
yeah,
I ordered it from a second Kmart, and they managed to fulfill the order.
yeah.
So I was lucky.
Did you have to drive far to the other Kmart?
No, I had to go to the other Kmart for something else anyway. So because I got a new phone and I had a new case for it, so it was the same shopping centre as that.
Oh,
So
cool.
had to go to the JB Hi-Fi there to pick it up.
Oh, silver linings.
Made it easy.
Yeah. But anyway, that is my griping session for that particular, retailer. But yes, anyway.
Yeah, I was sitting there quietly with like 3 of them behind him. He's gone super quiet. Is he muted?
I'm here. I'm figuring out my camera, and just earlier, and I'm glad I had my camera down. My son just did a quick nudie run. I had to redirect him back to bed.
What is it with kids and doing? Yeah, like, oh geez, when it's like the little exhibitionists. It's like, really?
Yeah, he's yeah, he's definitely my son.
You still frequently do that, do you?
Nudie run.
See, we see on the cricket pitch.
No, not like that. But I won't say anymore. I'm incriminating myself.
No, go on. Digging. Come and dig a hole. Go.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
Do a shovel.
You've got this nice guy persona. Ruin it. Come on.
No. I'll keep working on the nice guy persona.
G'day, Brett's Builds. How you going, buddy? So yeah, I did actually go, oh hey, when they bloody cancelled my order.
Because we're mates.
That's because we're mates. So yeah, that's been like that was just the cherry on top of my crap Sunday this week.
No, but I like the fact that you went like from that you then went. Well, I'm really sad about this, and then went and bought 4 sets from Lego.
Well,
you must have really beaten up about it.
.com.au's fault. Like they've at least got most of the stuff.
Except the tumbler.
Except the tumbler, which is temporarily out of stock. That part's annoying, sure. But there's other sets that I've got. Well, the other sets that I want to get, I'm going to wait until there's a rumored double VIP points weekend coming up. Or
yeah,
sorry,
next week.
Is it a weekend or if it's over a? But they say could be a short-lived, like it might only go for 4 days or something. But there's a rumor about a double VIP points, so I'm going to hold out on the sets that I want to get some double VIP points. Because I think last year they did a similar, thing where they did double VIP points close to Christmas. And those VIP points helped me get the PlayStation modular. So,
nice.
Yeah. Speaking of the modular, what have you heard about that they at this stage still a bit of a rumor, and hopefully we'll get more definitive answers of it. But they think it's going to be a hotel.
Another hotel. Hooray!
That was my reaction.
There's so many things they could build. Surely not.
Well, the corner
I've heard
cafe,
that rumor
right?
too, Taz.
Yeah. So the corner cafe, granted, it didn't have an interior, but it's got a nice big whopping hotel sign on the side of that build. It's a corner build, hence corner cafe. But it's got that corner cafe set has the hotel sign. So yeah, I don't know if it is going to be a hotel. I don't know. I feel ripped off. I feel cheated a bit because it's like, look, I didn't get the corner cafe mod, right? I've never had any success at getting it. Aftermarket, it's just it's expensive. God, if we think the Titanic set's expensive, you start to look at the cost of these retired modular sets. You could put a down payment on a house, not really, but I don't like, may as well. But
yeah, it's almost cheaper to buy the parts for them.
Well, yeah, and that's.
I would agree with you there, GJ. I actually, the corner cafe is one that I've recreated. I had to modify a few things, but I felt my version was pretty good.
Yeah,
I like it as well, Adam.
Night, Mayo. Mayo's getting an early night. Sensible.
Good night, Mayo. See you, buddy.
Sensible lad.
Yeah, what's I still feel jet lagged. It's like I feel jet lagged for this whole daylight savings, because this will be getting towards the end of our first week of daylight savings over here at the moment. So
I have maybe finally found a use for the 5,000 sand green pieces I have. I saw someone use these for landscaping. I'm going to give it a try on this top area.
Okay.
So my plan is to landscape, to map this whole area around the Lightkeeper's cottage to actually make it like a green grassy bit.
So what pieces are you using again, Greg?
Got lots of these sandy green slopes and things like that.
Ooh, okay.
So I've got lots of them 1x2s, 1x1s, plates, tiles. Yeah. So I'm going to see if I can use that to great effect or not.
So GJBricks is saying they used to be pretty focused on getting the older modulars, but I've had to accept. Yeah. Got the ones I've got, and we'll pick up future ones. Yeah, same. Like they could have done a hardware store modular. They could have done a bowling alley and gaming arcade modular. They could have done
museum, post office, hospital.
Yeah. And instead we get basically, now I don't really pay attention to the leaked images, or what people sort of think it'll look like, but if it turns out that it's basically an updated version of the corner cafe set, yeah, can't say I'm going to be probably wildly happy about it. Will I get it? Probably. I mean, let's face it. I'll still buy it, but it'll be just like, because, I haven't got the corner cafe. So if it does look, if it's like they've just changed the colors and whacked a few new parts in there and put an interior in, will I buy it? Yeah, but still going to feel a bit cheated and a bit wrong.
I'm going to grumble about it, but I'll buy it.
It's like assholes walking up to the counter. It's like, fine.
You'll be like Molly.
It's just like, fine, I'm going to buy the set. I'll build the set, but I'm not going to enjoy the build experience.
You're making me do this.
So yeah, I think it's just, I'm on my soapbox, yes, but I mean, come on, if it's a bloody hotel set, why Lego? Come on, guys, like, pull your heads out of your asses and give us something a bit more substantial than basically almost what's going to be potentially a re-release of a set that they've already done.
But isn't it an anniversary of the modulars as well or something?
Well, if it is, great. Like, do what they did with Assembly Square. Give us another Assembly Square. Not the same, but it's basically they tried what? How many like nods to the modulars did they fit in that set? Like they got the cafe. They got a bit of a nod there to the brick bank. I think there's a bit of a nod to the Parisian restaurant there as well. So there's at least 3.
Was the Parisian restaurant before Assembly Square?
Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. So I can't remember if the Palace Cinema was before or after Parisian restaurant, but there'd been several
Before. That was definitely before.
Okay. So Ocean Blue Bricks has said it is a 1st of January purchase. Oh yeah, is it a 1st of January purchase, or would you wait a bit? So when the PlayStation modular came out, I waited probably a week before I put my order in to get the modular, and had no problems with the stock levels because so I ordered mine online, but I was able to use up some of my VIP points to get it. But yeah, it's not something I'm going to be sitting online at midnight waiting for it to go on sale, because that's another thing that's starting to get to me a bit now too, is with Lego doing these releases, and you can get them from midnight. Apparently with some of the sets when they released them at midnight, they still sold out really quickly. So
I confess I've been one of those midnight people a couple of times.
Yeah.
Still got my space shuttle to build, although I've realised I've got nowhere to bloody put it. I was so excited when they came out and bought it. I bloody put it anywhere.
Now you got to find somewhere to put it.
It's probably a bit heavy to hang from the ceiling, given it's not my house. I can't drill a hole in the ceiling.
Yeah. Don't know if your landlord would appreciate that either.
Well, I could drill a hole in the ceiling, but I won't. I've already drilled holes in the wall. They're fine because I can fill holes in walls quite easily, but holes in ceilings are a bit more tricky.
True. I haven't really done much in the Lego room this week at all. It's been very quiet. I've ended up mainly actually just binge watching some stuff on Netflix at the moment. I haven't.
What you watching? What you watching?
Believe it or not, Young Sheldon. Because I missed most of it when it was on like free-to-air TV. So,
watch Young Sheldon.
Oh, it was funny show. That and the countdown thing that they've got on there at the moment is to do with the Inspiration 4, the SpaceX Inspiration 4 rocket that they sent for ordinary people up for like 3 days or something, and brought them back to Earth again. I've been watching that because they've done 5 or 6, I think, episodes of that on Netflix. So I've been watching that as well.
William Shatner's going up into space next week, isn't he?
I don't know. I haven't heard that. Well, that's cool if he is, though.
He's going up on Blue Origin, so let's hope he makes it back.
Hello to the Lego.
Said it out loud.
Well, yeah, true. You see, he's in the chat, Greg.
Good evening, Mr. Lego Dark Knight. How are you, sir?
G'day, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying your Friday night. Yeah. I think for now, hashtag clown bricks, but you can see that I've got this will connect up to the other 32 by 32 base plate that I'm about to start working on. I haven't got to finish putting the water and that around yet, so I've still got a bit more to do on this one and a bit more greebling and stuff, but it's a slow process, but it's getting there. It's again, I just haven't felt in the creative mood much this week, so I haven't really.
There you go. Look, that's the sort of technique I was talking about for just using some slopes like that to get a bit of sort of texture around the.
That's cool.
Need to get some smaller ones in there, but.
Oh, the Lego Dark Knight is currently building. What are you building there, Lego Dark Knight? Are you able to share with us a bit of an insight into what you're building at the moment?
I bet it's some really awesome, cool mech.
Yeah.
We all wish we had the ability to build.
Oh, Henry's mechs are next level stuff. Like, yeah, next level. Yeah, Henry, you've got a true talent there, buddy.
This is for anyone who doesn't know. Henry is he won Lego Masters Season 1 here in Australia.
Yeah, nice to have you in the chat, mate. Stay safe. Hope you're going to have a good weekend as well.
I'd like to think that we're inspiring you with your building, but probably more the other way around.
The other way around. Hey, do you guys come out of lockdown pretty much in Sydney this weekend there, Greg?
Yep.
Ooh.
Not fully, but
Not
largely.
Fully, no.
My kids are expecting to be going swimming tomorrow on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Someone told them they could go swimming on Sunday. Okay. Wasn't me.
Oh, okay. He's lining up some Christmas stuff. Oh.
Christmas mech.
No, but like, how cool would that be, though? A Christmas mech, a Santa mech.
Yes.
I mean, come on. Well,
Yes, please.
Yeah, definitely. G'day, Spot the Magic Ninja. Hope you're well, Spot. Starting the run tomorrow, buddy. Well, tomorrow for me, so Friday night for you, Spot.
Sorry, Henry, just hijacked your build there. How awesome would that be?
Oh, that would be, yeah.
The Santa's sleigh mech.
Oh, come on, Henry, just for us, buddy. Do us a Santa mech. Come on, buddy. Yeah, Santa mech would be cool. I should do the water section what I'm working on at the moment, shouldn't I? I really should. I should finish that off. I should not start the next base plate because I need to finish the one that I'm already on. I'll get excited about starting the next one and go back to this one and go, oh crap, I still need to finish it. That's what I ended up doing for the rock work. Yes, the base plate is the same color as the rocks, but that's going to be tiled over with water, light bluish, trans blue tiling and stuff. So anyway. I wanted to use a blue base plate, but I don't have many spare, and predominantly most of this base plate is covered anyway. So, yeah, I need to do some more breathing. What did you do around your rock area, Greg?
Just threw loads of random things at it.
Cool.
Does that help?
That helps.
No. Oh, hang on. Just managed to turn my screensaver on. There we go. That's what I did. You see that? Like I've just put little bits of leaf here and there.
Ooh.
Give me some on this one over here. This is the bit I've just been doing. So this is a bit less. On one side, there's like hardly any greenery on this side, and then on this side over here, I've put a bit more just to kind of liven it up.
Yeah, cool.
Because this is more like the seaside.
Yeah.
How about this? What do you reckon? Is that looking all right? Does that look quite... Oh, hang on. Where's my lighting? Where is it?
It's not too bad.
You don't like it? Fine, I'll change it.
I didn't say that.
It doesn't look too bad. God.
It doesn't look too bad.
It's like... Yeah, it's okay.
It's like meh. Well, thank you, Spot. I
Fine,
appreciate
Chaz,
that, buddy.
I'll change it now. You've crushed
It
it.
doesn't look that bad. Go, you know, do more and see how. Do what makes you. You need to do you, Greg. You need to do what makes you happy.
I want to move on to another mock.
So do I. This one's frustrating me, and I don't want to move on to. I've got that many of them that I want to start, but it's like if I don't finish this one,
Yeah. I just don't know how some people manage to do so many mocks. I really don't.
Oh, yeah, I know.
G'day, Spot the Magic Ninja.
Hey, Spot. I should be back momentarily.
Are you refilling? I might do the same.
I am refilling.
I might empty and refill at the same time.
While the guys are out, just on Spot's comment, yeah, I agree. I'm checking out the rock work. Nice work, Taz.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Adam. Thanks, Spot. Yeah, no, it's getting there.
What are you up to at the moment? Are you starting to add like cheese slopes and other bits and pieces just to alternate the rock work, or?
Well, that's what I've already done. It's probably hard to it's not all just brick pieces. I have a small collection of slope pieces, so I'm using them sparingly because I've still got a lot more rock work to do. So there is a mixture of rock and also brick in there already, but it is sparing. You know, but I mean, in saying that, though, no, that's all right. You can
thanks
see.
For the close up there.
Yeah.
I see. You're using a range of different slopes as well to give it some texture, which is great.
Trying to, yeah. I've never counted myself as a good terrain builder, so I'm I'm learning as I go, and I'm just trying to. Again, I'm working with limited parts, so it's frustrating as well because, you know, Mrs. Taz has been out of work for a little bit. That's about to change, thankfully. But, you know, it's been a few months now where she hasn't been able to get hours, not from anything that she's done wrong. It's been the pandemic. And so we've had to really tighten up, you know, I mean, we've been able to pay all of our bills. All of that stuff's fine. It's just, you know, leftover money. We've just had to sock away for a little bit because we weren't 100% sure on how long that she would be not getting hours for. So we were building up a bit of a war chest just in case. But we're also going to have that war chest in reserve for a bit in case we end up going back into lockdown again, or in case things get worse. So, you know, I can't be as not really frivolous, but I can't be as loose with the spending towards Lego that I have been in the past. So I'm dialing it in a little bit. So I'm having to just make do with what I've already got. So,
yeah. Just checking back to the chat, we've got Ocean Blue Bricks. He's looks like he's going to have an early night now, and so good night, Ocean Blue Bricks.
Thanks for joining us again, mate. Take care.
And
the Ocean Blue Bricks.
And we've got Spot also making further comments on your rock work, Taz. He said he likes it because it doesn't look like it's just a whole heap of burps slapped together.
Well, thank you, Scott. Yeah, if I was going to do a cave or something, I'd probably cheat it's not cheat really, but if I was doing a cave, I would use some of those burps and lerps and whatever, because, you know, it's not going to be, for the most part, if you're doing a cave, it's not something that you're going to see all the time, you know, whereas the outer part of like a rock area, you probably would. So what I'm trying to do with this will butt up against another 32 by 32 base plate, and I'm going to make it a small island, because like primarily like a rock island is not really going to be a that sounds like a music festival, but you know, it's going to be a rock island, because
rock on,
rock on mofos. But you know, look,
right, none of that language.
I said mofos. I didn't swear.
Which is short for Mary Fellows. Is that right?
That's right, Adam.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was confused.
So yeah, it's more going to be like a rock island that way. Then it's only going to be accessible via the water. So I'll have a little jetty and everything, and a nice little sort of walkway up to the lighthouse keeper's cottage, which will have a thunderbox. The thunderbox has already been done. It has been resized. It is a smaller thunderbox now, but it's still a thunderbox.
Man,
so
this lighthouse keeper lives in absolute luxury.
Well, look, it's got plenty of ventilation. You know,
I thought they just usually went and did their dumps off the rock. Actually, I might just build one off the edge of mine, just like a.
That would be awesome if you did.
Here, look, I've done it. Here we go. There. Here we go. Look, the perfect piece for it. Here's the toilet.
Perfect. There you go. So yeah, I've already done the so I've already got the thunderbox. So the thunderbox will. There's the fact that, you know, you got to have a dunny roll. There's a dunny roll in there and everything. And there's a spider. I mean, I am going to reattach the spider, because I don't like how I've done that. It's not really easy to see, but yeah, I am going to reattach the spider. But for now, the smaller thunderbox, the downsized thunderbox, will be fine.
Thunderboxes on the move. Thunderboxes. Wait.
So yeah, I think at least, yeah, it'll be fine.
Thunderbox, not Thunderbirds.
Thunderbox.
Taz is obsessed with toilets.
Hashtag the Thunderbox challenge. Hey, I even got Ninja with the Bricks has done a Thunderbox with the Tasmanian Devil CMF. So I got him to send me some. He sent me some photos of it, so I'll put them back up on my Instagram. And but I mean, like, you know, the Thunderbox hashtag the Thunderbox challenge.
The challenge is real.
It is, Greg. You got to send me photos of your one so I can put it on the Instagram, or do the hashtag the Thunderbox challenge. It'd be awesome. So with that, I am going to get the plate pieces that I need, because I am procrastinating. Wouldn't that be a great name for a superhero? The Procrastinator.
I don't think it would be a superhero, though. Actually, that was watched the Lego Masters US. The episode was the one where they had to build puppets. I don't know if anyone else is watching it, but it was quite a good episode, actually. They all had to build like a sort of Muppet style puppet and then do a puppet show.
Oh, that would have been fun.
It was fun. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I mean, some people had better approaches than others to it, as usual. Like some built like really heavy things that you could barely move,
Yeah.
and others built some quite sort of lightweight things that really kind of looked animated, which was really good.
Now, if we happen to have made it onto Lego Masters there, GJ, what would we have decided to do, I wonder, if we got the same challenge?
Good question, Taz. I reckon a robot would have been fun.
A robot.
Mecha Godzilla. Hello, Dad.
Wait.
Hi.
Oh.
This little child has cut her hair twice this week.
Twice?
3 times now. Sorry, 3 times now.
Jeez.
Haven't you?
G'day, Thomas Davey. How you going, mate?
And then she wanted Rapunzel hair the other day, and then wondered why she couldn't have it. Well,
happy Friday, Thomas Davey. Hope you're well, buddy.
Thomas, hello. Oh, Spot the Magic Ninjas blaming his spell checker for the Thunderbirds comment.
Damn spell check.
No, I can.
Yeah,
I was trying to write something earlier on, and my spell checker was just destroying this word. I'm like, I used that word I've written way more times than I used the one you're trying to correct it to. Seriously? Oh, Munchkin. Hello. You want a bottle? Okay. All right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to put her back to bed.
No worries.
Notice, Adam, she is clothed.
All right. That's an upgrade on my lad. He was. He had t-shirt on and not much down below.
But they've got all the confidence in the world. There's no shame. Rocking out the birthday suit. It's like, yep.
Yeah, exactly right.
This is the thing with sorting. I actually had a container full of just white plate pieces, and I thought, no, I need to resort. I need to stop just using containers everywhere. And what exactly now am I looking for? Nothing but little white plates, and they were all in one container that I decided to empty and put back into the plates container, the plates storage, thing. And yeah.
Yes. I feel your pain. I've been hunting down parts as well. I'm slowly getting there, though.
Well, that's the thing, slowly getting there, but you spend half the night searching for bloody parts, and then, you get to 12:30, and it's like, you haven't done much, because it's like, well, I've spent the last bloody 3 hours looking for parts.
That's it.
But then you have that thought of, well, if I start again tomorrow night, I'll get a bit more time in because I've found my parts. So, silver lining.
It comes back to having to sort out all your bricks. I've got a big tub of stuff that I need to sort, and I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But it's a fair mess.
I think we're starting to see we're getting closer to the end of homeschooling for now over here. So, at least for us where we are in New South Wales, so the kiddies will be, they already are busting to get back to school. So,
that's a good result, Taz.
Yeah, it's getting there, mate.
We've over in Geelong and in Victoria, they've now announced that, and it's official, so I'll be able to say it.
Yeah.
The years 3, 4, 5, 6 kids in class will now need to be wearing masks.
Wow. That's going to be fun to enforce.
It is. I can see why they're wanting to do that, because the alternative is, well, okay, if this doesn't work, we'll have to go home again. I think we're getting more cases of COVID happening, which is not great.
Yeah. No, it's not. But yeah, the homeschooling, and look, I can only imagine that it's probably going to be a matter of time before what you're going through down there. Down there will be what we will ultimately probably end up going through up here anyway. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. And that's, look, if that's what's got to happen, that's what's got to happen. But I think sometimes they, the governments forget that if they're going to put this onto the schools, that as teachers, you already have a hard enough time telling the kids to bloody pay attention in class. Now you've got to throw an extra thing on there with masks. Yeah, that's going to be fun. And what are they going to do? What are they just going to? They're going to have to supply a lot of them too, because how many times my kids have left their lunch boxes at school, and not just lunch boxes, hats, everything else. It's like, come on, guys.
Yes, I agree. I think there'll be a lot of disposable masks to start with, and then letters home saying that parents will need to source some masks for their kids and or purchase disposable ones. We'll probably get a couple of weeks grace, and then you'll have to do it. I can see the rationale behind it. We all want to be safe and do what we can, but you're spot on it. It's going to put extra layers on things. As it stands at the moment, we've just maintained a routine of consistently washing hands and sanitizing hands before and after food and after play and all of those things. So it's just going to add to the routine.
Exactly. Interesting times ahead, for sure.
Yes. On a positive note, though, Taz.
Yeah.
I have finished set. I've finished the set. I think it was 60-62. I've got the battering ram, which actually operates.
Oh, sweet.
The ram goes back and forth.
That's awesome.
As a little play feature, which is pretty cool.
Pay attention, GJ. This is what's going to be on Stud and the Dud.
Yeah, and
I know
where
everything
it's actually where it's situated, it actually can bash down the door, can push the door open.
Oh, that's awesome.
As a play feature, and of course you got your, but it
just open
really
up
is
the machine guns. They'll never get past those.
That's it. It really is a blast from the past, this set.
I remember a line from Frasier, and God, this is showing my age a bit now, but I remember a line from Frasier where he was making someone said something about his ancestors, and then Frasier makes the classic line of, would this be the same ancestors who were famously heard saying, well, that looks like a lovely looking giant wooden horse. Of course I'll sign for it.
That's it. We all know how that turned out.
I was crying with laughter. I thought, oh, that's clever. Whoever came up with that line deserves a pay rise. That was awesome.
That's good.
Well, what a lovely looking wooden horse. Of course I'll sign for it. Oh, funny stuff. Oh, nice to be able to have a laugh on a Friday. Been a busy week. Thomas Davey was saying kids will be touching their masks. I don't think it will do anything. Yeah, I pretty much near agree with you there, Thomas. Anyway, hopefully.
Yes. He makes a very good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite hard not to touch your mask, really, isn't it? And how many will have it down around their chin and
yeah. You're going to spend most of your time being as a teacher, reminding them how to put the masks on and how to wear them properly. And are you going to have any time to teach?
Yeah, initially probably not, but
nope.
Yeah, it's going to be a tricky one. I know the masks will be just for inside.
Okay, well, yeah.
So while kids are outside playing, they can have the masks off. But I think the thing is of preventing any germs going around whilst inside in close proximity. So
outdoor classes, Adam. Problem solved.
Well, I like your thinking, Taz, and funny you should say that. With the weather as it is, we do have a lovely courtyard which is situated with lots of seating area. So,
well, there you go.
Nice.
And you can be outside and socially distance and still do stuff. So we may do our reading sessions outside, at least where it's sort of more feasible. And small group reading sessions. But we'll make the best of the situation.
Oh, for sure.
Trying something different here I've not done before. If this works, it'll look pretty cool.
If not, will we hear swearing, GJ? We have to make some deposits into the swear jar.
Yep.
That's the way. If you say words that rhyme with the word truck. I nearly said the other word.
Words that rhyme with, truck rhymes with the word you were going to say, yes.
Oh, crying out loud.
How many Great Northerns have you had tonight?
2. And I'm not really a lightweight, so I mean,
I did read I can't remember where I read it the other day, but it was like a US Air Force person who got sent to Germany, and they're like told to specifically not to drink with the English troops.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. They didn't listen.
Oh dear. Yeah. They have some. I'm trying to remember one of them because that's how powerful the damn thing was. I tried because I was I managed to make it to 2 Oktoberfests. For the life of me, I honestly can't remember really much about them of anything at all. But I remember that the food was really, 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 really good. And the food was like. It's if you ever get the chance to do it, go to an Oktoberfest. You'll have a time of your life. If you manage to not drink any alcohol over there, you will remember the experience. But if you're like myself and decided to partake in copious amounts of really, really, really strong like percentage levels of some of these beers, like they were powerful. Damn. Good times from, but I mostly can't remember. Good times indeed. But I remember I like the people over there. They were really friendly as well, which was really cool. Really welcoming to
having a good old laugh, getting you drunk, and watching you fall over.
they. It's now and dunk off.
It's like that chili eating competition I sent you.
Which one was that one? Sorry, Greg.
The chili eating competition I sent you.
Oh God, yeah. Have you watched Hot Ones as well?
No, you told me I need to watch that. The YouTube channel, yeah.
This like us asking Kaz if she watched Bluey yet.
Oh, I keep forgetting to, man. I'm obsessed with this channel called the Lock Picking Lawyer. honestly, go and check it out. Like, you watch it and you go, what the fuck? Really? He's basically showing you how to destroy like the top rated locks. He's like, and this is how you pick this lock.
Sweet.
I mean, it's like, the guy's got like tons and tons of experience. So he's obviously, he knows how to do it and makes it look easy. It's not easy. But he has a habit of like saying, this lock's got this security flaw and things like that, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Because I'm never buying that lock then.
Yeah.
But he had like Amazon's top rated lock on, or like it was one of their like specials in the US, and he bought one, and like it literally took him 2 seconds to open the lock. Like,
bugger. Wow.
And it's like, and then we look at what's in this, and the reason this is like one of the Amazon top sellers is because they're actually giving everybody a $10 voucher with it. The people that sell this lock.
Yeah.
Give us a review and we'll give you $10 back, which is against Amazon's rules, but evidently they're not enforcing it very strongly.
No. Bob was saying in the chat, if you can't remember Oktoberfest, then it must have been good beer. It was a good beer spot. That's the thing. That's why I can't remember it. Brett is saying, if you said if I could, I'd send you a Tennant's Super. Mail for
Tennant's Super Tea. Woohoo! 10% English beer.
Lock picking. What's Thomas Davies saying? Lock picking lawyer is good. Cool.
It's fascinating to watch.
Yeah.
I've wasted so much time. It's like my Lego watching has suffered because of him.
I've got my sort of guilty pleasures on YouTube that I enjoy watching that are nothing to do with Lego whatsoever. See, I like your Lighthouse, Adam. I really do.
Thank you.
I like your Lighthouse. Yours is what I should have done, because I'd be finished by now, except I'm trying to do something that's out of my comfort zone, and that's why I'm probably suffering a bit for it at the moment, to be honest. But it's getting there. I'm not giving up the fight, so I'll soldier on.
Mine's a bit rustic looking.
Yes, but it looks good though. That's the thing.
That's a part of its charm. That's what I've gone for.
Mine looks brand new, freshly painted, and that's going to be my story. I'm going to say.
Here's what I was just trying. Let's see if I can get a decent image on this one. See the where is it? There it is. So trying to build up like a bush corner.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
That all sort of spills out over the edge and down the side.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've got to try and put a heap of greenery and stuff on my rocks. And that.
Like, I mean, the idea is this side here is like where the lighthouse keeper walks across on this side of it. So there's not, this side's a bit sort of more shaggy and worn out because and overrun because he's not going over there.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
idea anyway.
Yeah. No, that's good. I've got way too many sort of other YouTube channels that I'm watching at the moment that have got nothing to do with Lego. Lego streams that I'd usually watch and catch up on. I have sadly not ignored out of just not being interested. It's the fact that I've, my my YouTube watching time, which is limited, has been taken up by other channels that have just got nothing to do with Lego whatsoever. Like Slow Mo Guys. Slow Mo Guys is absolutely brilliant. How Ridiculous from here in Australia. Slow Mo Guys is a channel out of the UK.
Is that the ones who blow up like watermelons and things?
Yeah, and then they use like basically the cameras that they're using. You could buy a luxury car with the cost of these bloody specialized phantom cameras, like the slow motion ones that can do what is it like? I think one of these particular cameras can do some ridiculous. It's more than like 90. Is it more than 90,000 frames a second or some ridiculous number that these cameras are capable of slowing down? The frame rate per second. It's absolutely incredible. But when you watch the footage back, it's unreal. Yeah, the Slow Mo Guys, they actually were in Singapore and they filmed a lightning, like a storm, and then they showed the slow-mo, the slow motion of the lightning. Oh, it was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Shocking.
Yeah. So yeah, Slow Mo Guys, How Ridiculous. God, what else have I been? Yeah, just Hot Ones, a couple of the sailing channels. Yeah, I haven't watched much Lego stuff.
Boom.
So you are, well, Greg, you're not the only one, and it's easy to occupy your time with these other YouTube channels that are out there. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some great Lego YouTube channels. But yeah, I need to catch up on my Lego channel watching.
So someone needs to make a Lego sailing channel, and you'd watch it.
Would be good. Or like a Lego Lighthouse channel, that would be good. That would rope me in. But Mrs. Taz one night there, we're just laying in bed and she was like watching her iPad. I was on mine, and she's like, "What are you watching?" And I said, "Oh, a Lighthouse documentary." And she looks at me. She says, "What?" I said, "Yeah, a Lighthouse documentary." And she's like, "Are you having trouble falling to sleep?" I said, "No, I'm actually enjoying it." Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Thomas is saying he likes to watch the Fluke videos. The people practice for hours, like throwing a frisbee into a letterbox. Yeah, they're cool. That's awesome. Yeah, you can easily end up down a YouTube rabbit hole very, very quickly.
There we go. Took a leaf out of the police station, so as to speak. I've now run some. That looks quite good. Run some leaves down the side of the rockwork as well. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Bit different.
So here we go. I've got containers full of the dark translucent blue, some of the light blue, and a bit of a mix mash of. So there we go.
Thomas says he hasn't seen any videos about rabbit holes. Do you know what? I'm willing to bet there is.
Oh, for sure, there will be. There'll be one title just when you thought there wasn't a video about rabbit holes.
Can I fit down this rabbit hole?
Will my wife be pissed if I help the rabbits out and dig some holes in the backyard and help them out a bit? Answer the question, yes. Yes, she will be.
Which kind of
See, that's another interesting point then. So Adam, does Mrs. Aussie Adam Bricks have some more of, not necessarily peculiar, but any particular YouTube channels that she watches that you thought that's like, wow, I didn't think she'd be interested in that?
She enjoys a lot of comedy shows.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Mrs. Aussie Adam Bricks, she likes to head off with her girlfriends and go into Melbourne and watch the comedians.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you guys are spoilt with some of the comedians that you have down your way.
Yeah, we've been pretty lucky, but obviously in light of what's happening at the moment, it's not happening.
Yeah.
They're all moving to Sydney.
Yeah. What is happening though is that we do get quite a few podcasts, and the wife enjoys watching podcasts.
Okay. Tell her one. Was she a fan of Scrubs at all, Adam?
Yes, she likes Scrubs.
Okay, so tell her, mention the podcast, Fake Doctors, Real Friends. It's Donald Faison and Zach Braff, of course, from the show. They've done a podcast. It's supposed to be like a let's go back and watch, the episode and talk about it. They throw on special guests. They get Bill Lawrence on there, who is the creator of the show. If she loves that sort of stuff, it is hilarious. If she likes listening to those sort of podcasts and that as well, great for something to have on in the background. Mention that one to her. I'm sure if she was a fan of the show, then she'll probably like the podcast.
Yeah, that'll be definitely up her alley. I'll mention it to Mrs. Aussie Adam.
No worries.
I think Henry wins the random one there. His wife watches cows getting their hooves trimmed.
I didn't even know there was. Oh, wow. That's awesome, Henry. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Random for sure.
Wow. Yes. Interesting, I'm sure. But
yeah.
Does she have trouble sleeping?
That's what Mrs. Taz said when she said, what was I watching one night? And I went, a documentary on lighthouses. And she's like, you having trouble falling asleep? She's like, I couldn't think of anything worse. She said, it'd be like watching paint dry. I'm like, well.
That's on the other screen.
Yeah. That's what I've got lined up next. Well, yeah, Henry, I think for sure that's very random. What about Mrs. GJBricks there, Greg? What about Mrs. GJ? What is she? She have any guilty pleasures on YouTube that she likes watching, like channels? Or...
She does have one.
Oh, is it one? Is it one that we can't mention live?
Watching pimples getting squeezed.
Oh, oh God! Her and my mum, her and my mother would get along famously. Oh my God! Really? You're kidding, right? Surely.
Nope.
Oh, that's gold. That is gold. Does she ever then want to get? Does she ever get the urge then to try and bust any on? Well,
I am going to choose not to answer that question.
Oh, that's funny. Well, Mrs. Taz likes watching like some of the like the cute animal ones of kittens doing stuff and dogs and stuff like that. But I don't think she's necessarily got like any like really random sort of stuff that she watches, I suppose. But...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Henry's saying this. Yeah, Greg, see Henry's comment as well. Mine watches. What is it?
Yes, that probably is the same one.
Oh, Dr. Pimple Popper. Oh,
wouldn't you like to be a pimple too?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Nobody saw that coming.
No.
You.
Well, there you go. Learn something new. That's awesome. Now, Henry, what will be more awesome is if you can build us a Santa mech for Christmas, buddy. That would be awesome. That's what we'd love to see, a rocking Santa mech. How cool would that be? So there you go.
I have to dig mine out. I'll show you. Hang on.
Thomas is saying, I really hope my feed has rabbit burrows instead of that. Oh, the pimple popping. Yeah. That's funny, though.
Ew.
Yeah.
Pretty random.
But funny, though.
Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Where is it? So I'm trying to find something I did last year.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the water sort of effects. I don't know how this will go. I'm sure it'll work out. Need more confidence in myself and what I'm doing. It's the problem as a mock builder. I always, tend to put myself down. It's the thing with it. Yeah, I've got to start taking a bit more. I don't know what, pride, I guess, is the word, maybe, in what I'm doing. A bit more proud of it.
Yeah, no feeling. No feeling.
Well, that's the thing. Like other people, like family will come over and they'll look at stuff. Oh, that's really cool. It's like that's right. Man, I could have done better.
Here we go. This was one I did for Christmas a few years back.
Oh, that's just awesome.
With the tagline, if you know the Aliens movies, The tagline
Yeah.
for that one was "Get away from her, you Grinch."
That is gold. That's awesome.
Got the carrots for the reindeers as well.
Have you still got it, or has it been parted out?
It's somewhere in one of these boxes.
Ah, okay.
Need to pull it out. Needs a bit of work. I didn't have a couple of the parts I wanted to do it, so probably have now. I should probably revisit it and fix it.
Well, you should do that for like a little Christmas themed or festive, you know.
What
Festive.
that was the original idea of it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Henry. Hey, Henry thinks that's awesome. The Mech Master.
You're not too far off. Yeah, no, it's better than what I'd be able to do with it there, Greg. Definitely.
Actually, I had more pictures than that. I can't find them. I don't know. Yeah, cheated. It was actually meant to be on an 8x8 build, and I built the mech, so it stood on the 8x8 bit, but it was way, way, way bigger than the 8x8.
Yeah.
It's not fun. I've got big ideas. They don't fit in little spaces.
Well, I hope you've had a good work week anyway, Henry. I know probably a very busy work week, but I hope you've had a good week, mate. Hopefully you get some Lego time in over the weekend, and everybody else in the chat as well.
Thomas says he really hopes his feed has rabbit burrows instead of pimples.
I think a lot of us are probably hoping the same. No worries, Henry.
I hope so too. Squeeze down. Hey.
As with the usual way, I have them running out of the light bluish. What do they call it? The translucent, or the light. I can't even get the proper name for them. They're the translucent tiles. I'm in short supply of a few of them.
Never have enough of the right parts.
That's right, GJ. That's right. It pains me. I've actually got to take apart part of my last year's festive display to get some more of the tiles that I need. Oh well. Desperate times calls for desperate measures.
Spot's off to dumb work now, boys. See you tonight.
No worries, Spot. Good on you, buddy. Take care, mate. Stay safe and all that, and have a good day at work. Or as much as you can when you're at work, I suppose. Yeah, I've got to take off some of these tiles from. I tried to do a bit of a snow sort of, like an ice lake type thing for last year's Christmas themed build or festive, you know. Was it Merry Christmas and Happy Festivus for the rest of us? Good old Seinfeld. It's a sad day when we lost Jerry Stiller, that's for sure.
It was a sad day when we lost one.
Jerry Stiller, he played George Costanza's dad in Seinfeld. He was also in King of Queens, if anyone's a fan here on King of Queens. It was Kevin James, and not to get confused with the other Kevin James, but there was Kevin James and also Leah Remini. King of Queens, Doug and Kerry.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
TV show called King of Queens.
Yeah.
See, this is where my you know, when you have like pub trivia, or like when the trivia nights and people used to hate having me on there because, especially for the entertainment section of it, because I'd usually wipe the floor clean. I go, you know, what was the name of the actor who played this character? And I'd be able to, yep, that was Jerry Stiller.
A lot of people are going, I have no idea what that show even is. When I did pub quizzes, I realised how little TV I actually watched when I was younger.
Oh, yeah.
I actually watch more TV now thanks to Netflix and things like that than I used to when I was younger.
Yeah, I know, that's the sort of, yeah, exactly. Sorry, Thomas, no, I actually haven't displayed. Maybe my build could have looked similar to someone else's, but no, I haven't displayed it. I did put it on my Instagram, Thomas. Maybe you saw it on Instagram, perhaps. Sorry, Greg. Yeah, Netflix is making it easy now to just watch way more TV than what we ever did when we were younger.
You had to plan what you watched. Oh, what's on TV tonight? Let's have a look in the newspaper.
Yeah.
What's a newspaper?
Well, not just that. Then when you did get the when you first got digital TV, but the guide wouldn't update properly, so you planned to watch a show, and then, you know, instead of the show that you were watching, it was football for like 4 hours or something. It's like, but hang on a sec.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. Who remembers going to the video stores, like Video Easy, or as we like to call it, Video Sleazy? Was it Civic Video? There was a few other ones around at the time. God, there was all but
my local one was called Penny Farthing.
Oh, wow, okay.
And did you know that at one point, Blockbuster Video had the option to buy Netflix?
Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding.
Don't.
Oh, could you imagine how pissed they'd be now?
Oh.
I wonder what individual made that decision to not buy it, and do they still have a job?
Well, no, because Netflix, Thingy Bob's no more, isn't it?
Yeah. So the answer is no, they don't have a job.
Put yourself out of a job, mate. Well done. Good work.
Thomas says he remembers buying the Sunday paper just for the TV guide. Yeah. Yep. Although, if I was ever curious for the time when I was younger, my nan used to love watching like soap operas, like bloody Days of Our Lives, Young and the Restless, all that sort of stuff. So you knew what time of the day it was. Like when I used to go and visit them on school holidays and stuff. You know, you knew what time it was when the stories came on. And when we'd be in town, like, you know, I'd go in with her because we were doing shopping and stuff. And on the way home, she'd be like trying to break land speed records to get home in time to watch the stories.
I used to watch Neighbours as a kid.
Good old Neighbours.
My mum still watches it.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Adam's fortunate enough to live in the same state where that show was filmed. Not saying he's in their neighbourhood, but he's in the same state as where the show's. Well, the exteriors and that for the for Ramsey Street and all them.
You know, I was never a Home and Away fan.
Well, throwing the Flaming Crows there, GJ.
Oh, Alf.
Flaming Mongrel, GJ.
Hey, did have Isla Fisher in it though.
It did, and hey, did you know she was in the Matrix?
What?
She was in the first Matrix. I kid you not.
What?
Mm-hmm. She was.
Who? What? Where?
GJ. Your memory of the Matrix.
No, I've watched The Matrix like 100 million times, and I've never seen her in it.
Well, you need to watch it 101 million times then, obviously. All right, so where she came into it was towards the start of the movie where before, Neo before he takes the... Oh, shit, what pill did he take? Was it the red or blue? Because one was going to end the whole thing and the other one sent him down the rabbit hole, stay in Wonderland and see how far the rabbit hole goes. So it was when the Matrix, it was a scene where he was at home, he was on his computer, and it must have been when Morpheus was talking to him on the computer and someone knocked at the door. And so he went to the door and he was a bit confused, and standing at the door was a couple of dudes and Isla Fisher.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
So there you go. Now, I don't know if that was just in the Australian, adaptation of the film. Like, how a certain movies, like Finding Nemo, they had one of the Australian, I can't remember if it was Tracy Grimshaw or one of them, she did the voice of like the fish who was the journalist, but I don't know if that was in other copies of that movie in other countries. So maybe it could have been an Australian, thing when they did The Matrix. But seeing as at least I know the first Matrix was filmed in Australia, so there you go. See, my nerdy movie trivia.
You are, jeez.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Thank you, Adam. That's why we're mates.
You nerd.
I know.
Revenge of the Nerds. Well, I've been wanting to watch that movie again because the new one's out soon, so I'll let you know.
Yeah. Oh, Fan Lego Phil's in the chat. G'day, mate. Hope you're well.
Hey.
Building his Mad Max car. That's cool.
I don't want to make anyone jealous, but a friend of mine is actually working on the new Mad Max movie.
Oh, nice.
And he actually builds the cars and the bikes and things.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So his job for the next year is actually just building ridiculous vehicles for the movie.
That's cool. Thomas Davies made a comment in the chat saying if you didn't know the time, you'd call 1194 and it'd be at the third stroke. It will be. Yeah. Now, another thing on that too, another thing with that, Thomas, if you had a shortwave radio, you could actually pick up they had something similar. It was for time, like time pips, or they used to be used for more. I think it was for marine. So that if you were trying to resync your time or something like that, if you had a shortwave radio, you could actually pick up on the time chirps or something like that, and you could sync up. So it's something to do with that. I remember as a kid, I had a shortwave radio, and you could actually the stuff you could pick up on those things was fantastic. That was really cool. There you go. Starting to look a little bit more complete now, sort of.
Making some good progress here, but I've just realised a slight mistake I've made. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, it's not a mistake. It's like on the back of this, the lighthouse keeper's cottage actually has a second door. but at the moment it's like 2 bricks high. So what do I do? Do I build a balcony out here, or put a step in there down, or probably put a balcony on actually?
Balcony would look all right.
It's building up. Let's get in there. Fill up that corner a bit more. Camera.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, Mad Max is cool, Phil. It's good. Yeah, that's awesome. Here we go. It is starting to look a little closer to. I've still got more greebling, I suppose, as they call it now to do. But see, there you go. There's some tiling going on now. Oh, that's better. I like that now.
Looks very good.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to need to do something like that over here, I think, on this bit. I need to build up something on this side now.
Yeah.
And then build the little rope bridge across.
Oh, another YouTuber I like watching is Mark Rober. He used to work for NASA. He's an engineer, and he's got a really awesome YouTube channel.
He's not the one that builds the exploding packages, is he?
Yes. The very same.
Anybody that doesn't know what that is, he got sick of his post getting stolen.
Yeah.
So he built a stealable package that when people stole it and got it home, it basically exploded with glitter into their house.
And then fart spray
released,
well. And fart spray.
Yeah, and it released fart spray, and it had cameras in it as well, so it captured everything going on.
Yeah, it was awesome. My favorite channel.
We've got an issue with our water at the moment.
Awesome.
The Sydney Water actually, or rather, Sydney Water has an issue with their water at the moment. They've had an algae growth.
Is that what they said it is?
Yeah.
But it's safe to drink.
They said it's safe to drink, but if you get an upset stomach, you know why.
So safe to drink, but you'll probably feel sick. Oh, hi, Mrs. GJ. Hope you're well.
Night.
Oh.
Everyone says good night.
Night, Mrs. GJ.
Good night.
Sure, she loves being called Mrs. GJ.
She gets upset that I hang out with you guys more than her sometimes. Which is fair. I can see that.
Sydney Water, you have one job.
Hey, good news. The dogs haven't gaslit me yet.
Give it time. Give it time. It'll happen. I've so got to order more tiles. I have not got near enough to do this layout. Finally got this Mad Max card.
Got to order more what? Tiles?
Yeah. Well, there goes trying to save up for the friggin' Titanic set then, doesn't it?
We'll buy the Titanic. I'm sure there's tiles in that.
No, there doesn't look to be. I
What?
was kind of hoping they would have thrown in some water tiles for that effect, but no, they didn't. You think for nearly $1,000 that they would have.
They'll do an add-on pack.
Iceberg and, a couple of bits of furniture and...
Well, someone did actually do a joke one of the gift with purchase that would.
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
I saw that. Oh yeah, that was hilarious. I'm like, oh, that's gold.
Gift with purchase, a door, and Jack and Rose.
Oh. Yeah, I never quite understood the ending of that movie and how that happened. I'm thinking, why was the dude just floating along in the water? Was he worried that if he climbed up on the whatever it was?
No, he did. He did. He does that in the movie, and every time he did, they ended up falling off of it.
Oh, okay.
I know, you said you're a Titanic nerd.
Yeah, but I don't remember that part.
Oh, Jesus.
I just remembered that. Okay, yeah. So he stayed in the water the whole bloody time. Oh, and he
Never let
died.
go, Jack. He was in suspended animation. They could have brought him back.
Yeah. Thanks, James Cameron.
Do, 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 do.
200 tons of light blue tiles. Send me some of those tiles, Thomas. I need them.
Oh, yeah, I've got 2 big cups full of them.
I've got plenty of the dark blue. I need the light blue. That's what I'm running low on.
Oh, the light blue is the one that comes with the Ninjago set and things, isn't it?
Yes.
The hard to get color. Good choice.
Yes.
Good choice.
I may have to swap some of the light blue ones out for dark blue just to get me through. See, this is the frustration, Greg.
First world problems.
Yes. Yes, you understand. See. And Adam. Oh, so Adam's working. Are you working on your lighthouse? You still? That's cool.
Yeah, I'll come on board.
She'd be like, freaking Taz, last time I watched that bloody channel, making me redo my lighthouse.
Something.
Get a message from Adam over the weekend. It's your fault. I'm rebuilding this bloody lighthouse. It's your fault. You made me do it. Peer pressure.
Hashtag because we're mates.
That's why we're mates, Adam. That's why we're mates.
Yeah, I'm reasonably happy. I think it adds to it.
Oh, yeah?
I just missing a round piece. It will still look jagged and dilapidated. That's what I'm after.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Using some of the dark blue translucent tiles that my good buddy Starny helped give me for my birthday this year. Bloody good, mate. I did send him an invite as well. I said happy Friday and sent him an invite.
Oh, is he?
What's Kaz doing? I think he's just been busy. Like he's catching up on a lot of.
Well, Kaz is working at the moment. It's the middle of the day there.
Well, she's usually on though or for us a Friday night, yeah.
Yeah, but it's the middle of the day there.
Yeah, but I'm saying, oh, hang on a sec. We used to do this on a Sunday. Yes, because we used to do this on a Sunday night.
Yes.
I see. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So he went, but it's the middle of the day. I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't used to stop her on a Sunday. It's like, the penny dropped.
Ding.
Too many Great Northerns. I've only had 2. I'm not that bad.
Hashtag too many Great Northerns.
Can never have too many. Well, that's you can. But,
Choose your words.
it's like you can never have too many. Well, actually, you can.
No. I
I do need
think
one
it is
100.
probably time
Perfect.
to start thinking about wrapping up the stream,
Oh, hey.
given it's now midnight. And
God, it is midnight. See, this is what this daylight savings does. I hate daylight savings. Stupid daylight savings.
I like it. I like the clock when it's like this. I don't like it when it goes back to bloody winter time. It's ridiculous.
I want my extra sleep in. I want my hour back. Stupid.
I'd rather it just stayed forward. I don't know why it goes back.
Yeah, I still
Makes no
miss that
sense.
hour. They giveth and they taketh away our hour. Give me back the hour. I want the hour back. There we go. I subbed in some dark blue tiles. Which is actually
Fan of Lego Phil says it's no, it's 2 a.m.
because he's in New Zealand. So I can imagine the Titanic set to be a bit more expensive over there if they're GST. 12.5% GST on that bloody Titanic set. $999. That'd be what? $1,100 probably. A bit more.
Hang on, Thomas says he's already got the Titanic.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
No. Read the. Remember what
he
actually
says-
happened. Yeah.
He says I already have my Titanic.
Yeah. Read the rest of it though.
200 trans blue light tiles.
Think about it. What actually did happen to the Titanic?
Right.
It's kind of under some water, isn't it?
Right.
So if you were going to do a
see. Very good. Be a few more than 200 tiles though.
yeah, just a few more. There you go. I swapped out some of the light blue for dark blue, but there you go.
Dude, you'd never know.
Yeah, you can tell, but it looks all right though. I don't mind it actually like that. It looks
I mean,
cool.
if you do it the way Lego does, they'd have a layer of plates under that for doing the texturing.
Yeah, I know.
Do it properly, Taz. Come on.
That's extra. That's more expense that I can't afford, Greg. That sets me back even further trying to get this Titanic set. Every time I look at these parts that I need, they're parts I don't have.
But think how good your water will look.
Yeah. I suppose I'm
Shut
not
up,
too
Greg.
worried about.
Shut up, Greg.
You're going to make me spend more money and I won't be able to get my Titanic.
But just think how good your lighthouse will look.
That's true. God, could you imagine how big that set would have been if they decided to do it minifig scale? Damn.
Yeah, no. That'll be next year's release.
Yeah. Oh, well. So are you going to light up your lighthouse, Greg and Adam?
I may be able to.
Look, it is lit up. See?
Light brick.
I'm going to convince the wife to make a sneaky purchase. I've got the Creator Lighthouse set available in Melbourne, and I'm wanting to purchase it and get it sent to here in Geelong.
The
Is
Creator
that the one I've
Lighthouse.
got? That's the one I'm using, yeah?
I think is it the 2011?
Okay, cool.
Oh, 2000. When was mine? Was like 2017 or something. 16, 17. Yeah.
I'll sneak online and have a look at the listing because I'm wanting to pull the trigger on it tomorrow and get it.
Yeah.
So I'll probably end up adding a few more bits and pieces. It'll be like Mark 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm up to my 4th iteration of the lighthouse already as well.
Yeah. Yeah, the Scooby-Doo lighthouse was cool, just not cheap. But
Yeah.
now,
The hidden side one wasn't good. It was all right, but
sadly, I bought 2 of those sets.
oh no, it was a great set.
Yeah, great set. Yeah, great.
It was amazing. I wish I'd bought 15 of them. Why did you buy 2 of them?
I bought them at the same time, thinking that I could use most of the parts out of both of those sets for the Lighthouse mock. And to be fair, I kind of did. So I suppose it's not all in, not all in vain.
And then you rebuilt it, and
yeah, but I was able to use the roof pieces because the rounded part right at the actual top of the lighthouse, they're that sort of dark green color. And because I bought 2 sets, I was able to put the, because what they did with that set is they made it dollhouse configuration. So yeah, that's why I bought 2 at the time, thinking I was onto a good thing, and well, sort of. Kind of. It wasn't all a waste. I mean, I was still able to repurpose a lot of the parts. What's Thomas saying? It went straight down from the hull or bow. I certainly... Oh, yeah. I maintain my theory. Be correct, but I'll get more tiles each time. Tiles. Yeah. I've got plenty of the dark blue ones. These ones are good. I just need more of the light blue tiles. I've got 2 other cups full of them at the moment that I haven't.
All right.
Tiles for days, but I wanted the light blue ones as well, just to create that sort of transition. And I know, again, you can do that with plate. If I'd have done plate under the tiles, but that's more bricks that I've got to purchase. And I've got a large area to do, so that's not going to be fun. That won't be cheap. Well, yeah, we're getting it. See, if we weren't in daylight savings, it would only be 12 past 11. So we'd be, yeah.
I see where you're going with that one. Nice try.
Bloody daylight savings. Nearly lost a container full of tiles onto the floor. Then I would have been making a deposit into the swear jar.
Sorry, the Brothers Brick just put their review up of the big tumbler.
Yeah.
And one of the tests they've done is to put it down a slide to see how strong it is. Which apparently they did with the original one.
Oh, cool. Cool.
I'm not 100% convinced about the new tumbler, I've got to say.
The little one or the big one?
The big one.
Yeah. I'm only worried about the little one because the big one for me is a little bit too expensive.
All right, anyway, I reckon we should wrap up this stream because it is late.
Yeah, that's fine.
And there's only 3 people watching now, so we might as well wrap up. Yes, the small tumbler is awesome. If anybody didn't see, I did put my review up of this awesome little set the other day. It's on my channel if you're interested to know my thoughts.
Yeah.
Shameless plug. of myself on my own channel. Wait, that's not a plug, is it? Anyway, cool. All right, guys, thank you for joining me tonight. It's been fun as always. It's been enlightening as we all build our lighthouses.
Thanks for the idea there, Thomas. I'll give that a try as well, buddy.
Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for watching,
Thanks, everyone.
We will see you again soon. Same time next week. And don't forget, stud and a dud in the morning. Oh,
9 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time.
8.5 hours.
Yeah. I get a bit of a sleep in.
Yeah, right. All right. Bye, guys.